I'm visiting every station on the Riviera Line. As I continue my journey down the coast, it's time for me to take a walk along the infamous Dawlish Sea Wall. So this is Dawlish Warren. This is where it starts getting good. I mean, it was already good, but this is where it gets really good. I'm going to walk to Dawlish from here. I've allowed myself a lot of time to do it because I have a feeling I'm going to get very distracted along the way. So Dawlish Warren station itself has 4 tracks going through. 2 tracks go through the middle. It allows the non-stopping trains to pass the stopping trains. This kind of layout is something that I really like, and I'm surprised it doesn't happen more. Like, you sometimes don't need to 4-track an entire railway. Just at stations, widen it out to 4 tracks so that the slower trains can get in the way, and then you don't have the problem that seems to happen like in Manchester all the time, like on the West Coast Main Line, where you can't run many stopping services because of all the pendolinos down to London have to get through because everybody wants to go to London apparently. If we have more layouts like this, then you can run a good mix of local services and intercity services. So Dawlish Warren itself is a bit of a touristy kind of place. I bet this is heaving in summer. It makes me glad that I'm here off season. It's going to be much more chilled. Also, you'd think being here in November, it would be cold. It's a little bit windy, but I wouldn't say it's cold. I can see a big sign that says coffee. Oh, I hope that's open. Things that I didn't expect to be doing in November. Eating fresh donuts in Dawlish. And coffee as well. I'm going to head up and check out the sea in a minute, but I just want to enjoy my donuts. Okay, I needed that little pick-me-up. Actually, I should do something about my hair. It keeps getting in my face. Sorted. It's going to be a messy hair day. Right, I guess I should go to Dawlish. If you're ever worried about coming to traditionally summery places in winter, I'm here to tell you, do it. This is no less spectacular than it would be in the height of summer. In fact, it's even better because the place isn't crawling with tourists. I'm loving this. I'm here for this. Right, okay, now the walk down the seawall to Dawlish. This should be super nice. Just look at that sea. There's a lot to love here. There's a lot to love. The rock with the hole in it is Langstone Rock. And it was like a little jutty out bit. There's technical geographical terms for it, I'm sure. But when the railway was built, they put a cutting right through it. See lots of pictures of the sunline. Voyagers, voyagers everywhere. And I can't get away from them. So I'm walking along the Dawlish Sea Wall. This is the bit of the railway that gets battered and bruised by the weather. This is where in 2014, part of it was literally washed away, leaving the tracks just hanging there in mid-air. You can see just by the amount of stones from the beach that are up here on the seawall, just how bad the storms get. Fortunately, it's a really nice day. The sea is always all the way down there, and I'm just enjoying this. Some of the stones down there look very, very loose. The sea is such a powerful thing. You know what? I'm starting to see why trains don't come down here when it's stormy. And all the more reason to reopen the route through Oakhampton and beyond. Get an alternative route into Cornwall. So right by Dawlish Station itself, a lot of work has gone on to really fortify the seawall a lot. It's now very concretey. It's kind of done in a sympathetic way. I quite like it. What would be useful though, because the platform I need is just there, away onto the platform. I've got to go all the way around and then back over. There seems to be a lot of residual delays from something happening today, so every train has been a little bit late. So I'm not sure what time my train will turn up. I already know it's about 4 or 5 minutes late. I don't know if it will get later. I'd say it's quite likely that it will get later when you see what it is. I've just seen someone with an ice cream. We know the rules, don't we? Even if it's November. Do you remember me ending the Marsh Barton video down there? Loved that. Seriously loved the Marsh Barton day. Now I'm going to go in search of that ice cream before I get on my next train. Ice cream unlocked. Even in November, the rules still apply. But apparently in Devon, if you ask for a 99, that doesn't come with a flake by default. You have to ask for it separately. Weird people. So I'm on the platforms at Dawlish now. The footbridge and lifts are new, right? I think it was here, but still boarded off last time we were here. I can't even remember. It hasn't been that long. So my next train is not a GWR train. Now, by the process of elimination, I'm sure you can work out what train it is then. And of course it's delayed. It's time for a Voyager. My time in Cornwall, and so far in Devon, I've been managing to avoid them. But at some point, cross-country was going to get me. This might be a controversial opinion. Starcross is better than Dawlish. The station at Dawlish is falling to bits, and that's putting it nicely.
Platform 1 for the 12:39 cross-country service to Hayton.
Why must I have to deal with a Voyager? Why? Do not like. I'm only on here for 4 minutes. Is this not the best view you can get out of a Voyager window?
In a few moments' time we'll be arriving at Timber.
I think that's my first time filming a Voyager leaving a station, and what I say to that is good riddance to it. So this is Teignmouth Station. It's very visually pleasing. I'm not going to go and explore here or anything, because if I'm not careful, my videos will just be Jen goes and finds the sea. So I'm going to get on the next train from here to go to Newton Abbot next. Yeah, definitely approve of this station though. How many times have I made a joke now about GWR's filthy windows? Enough. So, junction station between the main, continue down to Tor, Riviera Line to Tor, be a good set for a zombie movie. I guess future me has to do that. God help you if you're in the wrong half, because you ain't getting off here. Some people will love that. It's as bad as I remember.